We are here at the Zaragoza Birthplace, where General Zaragoza was born, at the Presidio La Bahia. We are trying to figure out if we can go into the Presidio. We're watching a bunch of people that keep walking up to the store and reading a sign and then walking away. So we're going to go figure that out in a second.
This lady has a key.
Oh, she's a key. How did she get a key? We might be missing something here. I don't know yet. When we got here, there was no one here. And within 10 minutes, like 12 other cars have showed up and parked. And now there's a bunch of people.
Here she goes.
Is she going to unlock it?
She can unlock it. She can let people in.
Is it happening? I wonder if this opens at a certain time of day.
If it does, they don't have anything posted.
She went in and promptly closed the door. So that does not look as promising. Shouldn't say anything to anybody. Anyway, we're at Zaragoza's birthplace. General Zaragoza is famous for defeating the French on the 5th of May, and is why we celebrate Cinco de Mayo. I didn't know that. You would think, as a child of Texas, I am sure, probably somewhere in the 3rd or 4th grade.
I vaguely remember hearing about it in history.
I don't remember at all. I only remember, the Cinco de Mayo celebrations, but none of the history, which is, poor job you. Texas public school system.
And hopefully what we'll get to do is we'll get to go inside.
I'm really
We're probably going to
so.
grab a bunch of shots at the outside first.
We're going to check out
let the crowds die down.
Yeah, the museum is open. The actual little house that says his birthplace is open. There's the bells. Are they these bells?
Sounds like it.
We keep hearing bells all day because we were just at Goliad, so it's these bells keep drifting across in the breeze. But I think it's from here. They're also early. It's 4 minutes to 3. One of the other workers at Goliad said that they were 3 to 4 minutes early, which I think is funny. Anyways, the Birthplace Museum is open. We're going to check that out. Again, it is not an original. Same thing with the La Bahia, the Presidio. It was redone. What is the word I'm looking for? Restored it.
Yeah,
they restored it.
This one in the 60s.
I think so, yes. And then they found the foundations of Zaragoza's birthplace because there was people that remembered their grandparents talking about it because they grew up here and they lived here. So that's really cool. So they located the foundations of the old house and then rebuilt a house on top of that to kind of show you that. So we're going to see what we can see here. There's another mission down the road that's just a ruin that you can't really go in and around, but we're going to go check that out too. We're going to see if we can get in here. There's a lot of people here. There's got to be something going on.
But ain't nobody getting in.
No. I have no idea what's happening.
So we're going to, if anything, we'll get some shots of the outside.
Yeah, because it looks really cool.
Yeah. So the fort is behind us. It says it's opened right now, but it's not. There's some ladies that have been walking in and out, but they've been locking the door behind them. There's actually a bit of a crowd.
Yeah.
So we walked around the fort and we noticed this statue off in the distance. So we're going to walk over here and check out that statue, and hopefully here in a few minutes maybe we can get in the fort.
Hopefully. It looks really cool in there.
It says they're supposed to be open.
Until 4:45, and it's only 3 o'clock,
So we'll see what happens. Lydia is a crier.
I'm a crier. I get weepy when things are emotional. This lady was awesome. Billy's making me tell you while I'm crying, so sorry about that. Anyways, she freed a lot of men that were taken prisoner during the, gosh, what war? Anyways, whatever. She saved a lot of people, and she made sure that they were treated well when they were prisoners. And she was just amazing, and they finally recognized her like 100 years later. It's just really nice to see. Gosh, we didn't even take a picture of the sign of that. There's too many things. Let me back up. We first went to Zaragoza's birthplace, which was really nice and had tons of information inside. And then we went to check out the Presidio, which was closed. So we walked around and got as many cool shots as we could. Then in that same area, there is a statue dedicated to Fanon. Or no, that's another one. There's a statue dedicated to Zaragoza. There's a statue dedicated to the Angel of Goliad. And there's a memorial to Fanon and his men who were executed right outside the Presidio there.
Yeah,
they were captured
right there.
And on orders of Santa Anna, him and his men, like a couple hundred, I think, were shot, and then their remains burned. Yeah. So there's a memorial there that was put up at the same time as the park went in the 30s to commemorate that. So we checked out all that stuff, went back to check on the Presidio. It was still closed. So then we went down to, there's like a visitor center that does not get a lot of traffic through there. The lady was really excited that we came because she says nobody comes there and it's beautiful. What had happened was when the CCC was going to build the mission at Goliad State Park, they wanted to practice a little bit first, so they built a house.
Yeah, the architect designed, that was supposed to be designing the rebuild on the chapel, the mission. Yeah. He designed a house that him and a bunch of the other CCC guys worked on as like a practice.
Yeah. Which
is kind of cool because they didn't really know how to do that type of architecture.
It's beautiful.
And so it's a really neat house. It's got a bunch of kind of quirky things that like
tons of
staircases.
They
have a staircase that's really cool that doesn't actually
it leads to like a really tiny attic, but they really just kind of wanted to practice the staircase.
Right. And apparently they did actually use the same staircase at the mission. We just didn't see it because it's up in the bell tower. But so they practiced there, and once they practiced there, they decided to move to the mission. The architect lived there, and they also used that as like the building site for the mission. So.
Yeah, like construction headquarters type thing. And then after all that was done, other people lived in the house, and so it was really, really cool. Now it's just like a little mini museum. So we stopped in there. That was awesome. Definitely check it out. I will put the full name of the place because I didn't take a picture of the sign or anything. Right here. It was really cool.
Right here.
No, probably like here. Anyway, then while we were there, the lady said, "Have you been to the battlefield where they captured Fanon and his men?" And I was like, "No, I have not. Where is that?" "Oh, it's only 10 miles down the road. You should go check it out." "Yes, we should." But they close at 5 and it is 4:45. So, boo. She said it's really cool. The same guy who designed the building. You have to yawn. I can tell. You have to yawn.
I stopped.
The same guy who designed the mission and the little house thing that we were in earlier built a 2-story gazebo out there on the battlefield to kind of like, I guess, commemorate some stuff out there. And then she said that you can walk all the way around the battlefield and there's like really great informational signposts to explain how the battle went down and what all happened with Fanon and his men and that sort of thing. And I really want to go.
But we didn't get to go. So.
No, but we did come check out Mission Rosario, which is where we are now.
We literally like walked up, took some pictures,
got back in the car
because it's really not too much to do. You don't get to see anything.
Yeah, which is really weird because when we pulled up, you can see the foundation walls from the parking lot, and all I can think of is we went to Homestead in like England, Scotland to see part of Hadrian's Wall, and there's all of these ruins of the Roman forts that were there, and I will put in a picture or two over this because you can walk through and climb all over and get up close to all of that, and then you come here and it's like 40 feet back and you can only see it from the fence line.
People that get over that will actually be prosecuted. There's like a sign up and everything. And I get it. But
we can't have nice things here. People destroy things. We're not good at keeping history.
The sad part about coming up on it is it's kind of on a hill.
Yeah, so you can't even quite
see the whole thing. You're kind of like standing kind of lower.
What would be really cool is if they had like a viewing platform.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Just putting that out there, Texas State Parks and Wildlife, like a viewing platform that you can kind of like take the stairs up and see, because I want to see the outline. And they have like a little 3D model kind of thing of what the mission would have like, where everything was in it, but like there's no like you are here type thing, so I'm not quite sure I mean, I'm sure maybe.
And they're not.
I don't know, but I would like to know exactly where I'm looking. That kind of thing.
And they're not quite sure what the mission, what it even looked like, because
they do have this cool thing that I hope turned out well on camera, where like it's like a clear plastic with an etching of what somebody's rendition of what they think the mission could have looked like, and if you like get on eye level with it and line up the bottom of it with the foundation walls, then it like gives you a view of what it could have looked like. That's really cool. But I think they should have like 30, like have a bunch of them, and you get a bunch of different ideas of what it looks like.
But all in all, I think that's pretty much done for the day.
That is it for the day.
Now it's time to drive an hour and a half home.
Which isn't too bad.
So we will see you guys next time. Do us a favor. Like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps us know what we're doing is something you're enjoying. Also, it helps us kind of make it further up the search list to show a little activity. So, and definitely come to Goliad. There's so much history here. You won't regret it. We'll see you next time.